Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena playing Quick Draft Crimson Vow. No, Quick Draft Midnight Hunt. What's our rare here? A Pithing Needle? This card is a rare? We got it as our second card in I think our first pack last draft, and I assumed it had been an uncommon. As I've mentioned, it's hard for me to tell the yellow from the white. This card is absolute garbage. I need to write my senator if they're letting me open this as my rare. Heirloom Mirror, also bad. Broodweaver. 4 mana, 2/4 reach. When it dies, make a smaller reach creature. Seems perfectly playable, nothing to write home about. Grizzly Ghoul, I think, is fine. I seem to recall it's ranked like 180th in the solid playables category. No, 133rd. Still in the solid playables. No, it's above average. Okay. So, how's the Broodweaver? Very nearby. They're both about equally good. Infiltrator, 3 mana, 3/2 trample. It turns into a 4/4 trample. Bounding Wolf, I think, is okay. Eccentric Farmer is a pretty playable creature. I wouldn't want to Oh, I would want to first pick it. I thought it was pretty good. But actually this draft guide says it's pretty great. Better than I thought it was. Better than these anyway. It helps you with draw, obviously, making sure you don't get mana stuck, and it also can help you I don't know. There's a self-mill deck in, I think, blue-green. And also there are some reasons you might want to play many colors, and this kind of helps with all of those things. I think I'm supposed to take the Eccentric Farmer. What is Path to the Festival? 3 mana. Find a land, and then you can flash it back for 5 to do it again. So this is really a multicolor fixing card. I don't think that's worth running over Farmer. Yeah, indeed, much worse. And Might of the Old Ways, not especially good. All right, give me a Farmer, I guess. The rest of this is junk. Got something good. It's just a little unusual for the first pick to be both a common and good. Usually if it's a common, you're pretty unhappy about it. But this one is a very good common, apparently. Blue-white, Devoted Graphkeeper. Mill 2. When you cast a spell from your graveyard, tap a creature, and you can disturb it for 3 to get a 3/1 flyer that can only block flyers. Okay. So it fits in the Disturb deck. Faithful Mending, more blue-white, interesting. Join the Dance. Green-white, Flashback. Silversmith is okay. I believe Bird Admirer is fine, although I think there's got to be something better than that in this pack. I don't think Faithful Mending is that great, right? Yeah, correct. Is Devoted Graphkeeper any good? I think it probably is. Yeah, it's quite good. Not in my colors, but this is kind of a fixing card, and we might... There are reasons to run many colors in this deck, this set. Is Join the Dance any good? Green-white likes humans. This makes humans, right? It's not horrible, but I suspect the Graphkeeper is better. It is. It's actually sort of close. Actually, the Silversmith might be better. Yeah, Silversmith is better than these two, but still it says not as good as Graphkeeper. Well, there's quite a lot of decent blue cards in this pack, right? I mean, Faithful Mending is not a great pickup, but if I got stuck with it, it wouldn't be so bad as my second pick in this pack. But like Consider and Flip the Switch are both fine. Shipwreck Sifters. Actually, I think Consider is good even. I wonder if I should just take Consider actually. It says it's not as good as Graphkeeper, but it would be easier to play green-blue than green-blue-white, so that's something. I'm just a little worried that if I like take a blue card here, this pack is going to make someone say, wait a minute, like why isn't anyone taking all these good blue cards? Maybe nobody's playing blue, and then they might draft the blue cards out from under me. Shipwreck Sailors. Sifters, not Sailors. 2 mana, 1/2. When it enters the battlefield, loot 1. And it gains counters when you discard spirits or disturb cards. When you discard them. Okay, and so this creature wants to do the discarding itself, right? It's a 2 mana that tries to be a 2/3 if you have like disturbed creatures. I think I'm going to take the Graphkeeper. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Slaughter Specialist? This is another, like, very solid card, I believe, right? Slaughter Specialist? Yeah. It's ranked great. Although just barely. Pestilent Wolf is okay. I think Contortionist Troop is mediocre. It's better than mediocre. It's a fine card. Yeah. It is in fact a fine card. Now Slaughter Specialist is better by a fair margin than Contortionist Troop. But they're both good. So what I'm not sure about is whether, obviously you don't want to commit to the first color, like the colors of the first good card you see for the whole draft. You want to be taking good cards as you find them, so that like when you open your second pack rare, you can still switch if it's amazing or something like that, right? Or if you just find out what lane is open, you have a few cards in that lane already. So I could take a black card here. I don't think it would be wrong to have no color overlap at this point. But this is the first good black card we've... I don't know, it's weird. It's quite a good card. It suggests no one's playing black, but I guess they just like took 2 even better cards out of the pack, and it's not impossible that there just like were other black cards that were even better. And like I could take, Contortionist Troop to like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna just pick this, and it's the best card. Stay open, see what happens. Maybe run 5 colors with like green fixing. It could happen. Delver of Secrets, I think, is pretty okay. Although maybe not in this deck. I don't have a deck yet. This is a pretty solid pack, actually. Wow. There's a lot of good cards here. Silverbolt's fine. I don't think Loyal Griff is that great. 3 mana, 2/2 flyer. And it bounces things. It's probably okay. It says it's pretty good. What did I think about the Delver? Much worse. Okay. Ghoulish Procession we took before, and it was great in that deck, but not a good card overall. Bait Hook Angler would work with the Graphkeeper. Flip the Switch is just like a fine card. Larder Zombie works in the blue-white deck. Crawl from the Cellar works in black. Siege Zombie is like a great win condition. Or at any rate, it's a decent win condition. If you can just like... I mean, it's 2 mana. It's not like going to win the game for you by itself, but if everything else is keeping the game from losing, Siege Zombie can make sure that eventually you win it. And like, Bounding Wolf isn't horrible. Silver Bolt is fine. There's like everything in this pack is playable. Except you, Delver of Secrets. And I don't think we want a Ghoulish Procession this time. Wherever it is, there it is. Larder Zombie. I don't know. I think I'll just take the Bait Hook Angler for now. It's not even that good, is it? Oh, it says it is actually... Oh, that's the wrong card. It says it's fine. It does like Loyal Griff a little bit more. But they're very... Oh, wait. Did I read that wrong? Where's the Angler? Oh, yeah. It's very close between the two of them. And I've seen more like good blue stuff than good white stuff, so... Well, I don't know. I mean, I got, on the other hand, like, how good is that Bolt again? It's like pretty okay, isn't it? It'd be a bit more flexible. It's not as good as any one of these cards, but it commits me a bit less. How's Flip the Switch? I forget. Like, it's okay. Yeah. It's in the same ballpark as those other 2 cards we were just talking about. Very close to them, in fact. Ugh. I think I should take something blue. And there are 3 reasonable choices. I'll take the Disturb one because there's cards that synergize with that, which I sort of have one of. I also have a flyer, kind of. Necrosynthesis, I think, is not good. Yeah. Candle Trap, okay, white removal. Unruly Mob, a mediocre creature. Midnight Ambush, so that's black. What is a Bat Whisperer? It's a 4/2. If opponent lost life, you get a flyer. I think I'm... Bird Admirer is okay. I meant to take the Midnight Ambush here. I still have no idea what color I'm aiming for. Not red. Clearly someone's taking all the red cards. And white doesn't look so hot either. But blue, black, and... we haven't seen much good green stuff, have we? We saw that one in the first pack. But that was it. No, there's the Contortionist Troop as well. That I could have taken. Another Loyal Griff. What is a Ritual Guardian? 3 mana, 3/2 Coven to gain lifelink. Another Farmer? The Cavalry is big. It's a 5 mana, 3/3 flyer, that's fine. Path to the Festival? There was another one of those in, I think, pack 1, right? I am seriously like, why don't I just take... I don't want to take it now, but... You know, we could run 3 or 4 colors. I'm going to take a Farmer. Green is what would hold that plan together if we were going to do it. Ritual of Hope, 2 mana, instant, your creatures get bigger... And they get even bigger if you... Okay, so this is like a green-white aggro kind of card. Maybe red-white, but green-white is more of a Coven thing. A Coven's more of a green-white thing. Target creature you control gets bigger and gains lifelink. If it dies, make a Spirit. Okay, so we could take a Storm Rider Spirit as just like an okay 5-mana card. Or take one of these white enchantments. Or, this is an enchantment, this is a sorcery, but spells. Candle Trap is quite a bit better, I think, than Homestead Courage, right? Candle Trap, yeah, it's totally fine. Okay. Oh, oops, this one's Candle Trap. Clarion Cathars. Okay, I don't really want that. Don't really want this or that or this. Well, Howl of the Hunt is okay, but Evolving Wilds seemed a lot better given what we're doing so far. Path to the Festival is still there. And nothing else here is really that appealing. So we can stay open to running like a many color deck. Drowning Yard Amalgam is a sort of win condition. It's not a terrible card. I'm probably supposed to take it over Path to the Festival, right? They're rated about the same in terms of strength as a first pick. So I can kind of take whatever I want and try to... whatever I can justify fitting into the deck, basically. I'm going to take another Path to the Festival. I seem to have like a ton of colors, and I might actually run a bunch of them. Evolving Wilds is still in this pack, huh? Wait, I sideboarded this? Are you kidding me? Get in there. I don't want Faithful Mending. I think. Obviously, it plays well into the blue-white, like, Disturb thing, because you can discard Disturb or Flashback cards. But Consider would be a bit easier to cast. Yeah, let's take that. I mean, I should probably just be Evolving Wilds, right? I have, like, kind of exclusively fairly good cards. I haven't had to take anything awful besides, like, Path to the Festival, which I claim is good in this deck. Baytook Angler is pretty mediocre and could easily be cut, I suppose. But, so what that means is that although Consider is quite a good card, if I'm going to be running all of these colors, which seems plausible, everything but red, I'll have not a lot of cuts that I want to make, and I'll need a lot. Yeah, I think I want Evolving Wilds more than Consider. Call me crazy. Pestilent Wolf is a totally mediocre creature. It's fine. And if we're going to be baseline green, which is what I hope, it's easier to play than most things we could get onto. Larder Zombie is exciting. Loyal Griff is a much better card, I think. Actually, I'm not even sure. Larder Zombie is fine. Loyal Griff is better, it says. But Larder Zombie is easy to... it's just like kind of always nice to be able to dig through your deck. Take advantage of going wide. I guess I don't have any like exploit or decayed stuff yet. And I might not get any. So Large Zombie might not be that great. But the bigger problem is it's like it just costs blue. Right? If you're not running a ton of natural islands, it could be hard to play this on turn 1. Loyal Griff, by the time you have 3 mana, you can probably just play it. Yeah, I'll take the Griff. Mob or Bat Whisperer? I don't think I want either of these. Or this. Okay, pack 2. What is this? Sigardian Savior. 5 mana, 3/3 flyer. Huh. And so when it enters the battlefield, you can take 2 small creatures from your graveyard and put them back on the battlefield. Okay. They might not be creatures that died, of course. They might be creatures that were put there by Disturb or something. 2 or less is not very much. But there's plenty of good stuff for that cost that could go back on. Diregraph Rebirth. We sort of have those colors, but I don't want this thing. This effect. Organ Hoarder. Really good blue card. Especially if we're going to have things like Farmer, who like... You know, him hitting a land, he hits a land most of the time, but sometimes he misses. But if you already have lands in your graveyard through stuff like Organ Hoarder, he's like guaranteed to hit. Eaten Alive is okay. Although I don't currently have anything I want to sack to it. Defenestrate is okay. Organ Hoarder is okay. How good is Savior? I suspect it's like fairly good. It says quite good. Alright, that's fine. I mean... Yeah, Eaten Alive, it says, is worse. I'm sure Defenestrate is also worse. Yeah. Organ Hoarder... Actually, pretty close. Huh. So we could take either of those. I mean, the Savior is kind of harder to cast because of the double white. And I don't have a lot of white that I want to play. I don't have a lot of 2-mana stuff that I'm really excited to put back on the battlefield. I think I'm just going to take the Organ Hoarder as like, hey, get out of here. Good sifting and draw and stuff. Cathar's Call. Nah. Covert Cutpurse. 3-mana 2/1. Kill something that took damage this turn. And then a black Disturb card. That's a little surprising. It turns into a 2/2 flying Death Touch. Probably a good card. But not as good as Defenestrate would be my guess. Cut Purse, yep. Defenestrate is better. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. I forgot how good the Storm Rider Spirit is. Not very good, it says. Okay. In fact, it says fairly bad. I'm just not going to worry about what color things are. I'm just taking everything. Ooh, Rise of the Ants. That's a solid card. It's huge, obviously. Yeah, I mean, the Liberator's okay. But I think Rise of the Ants is better. Liberator is 1/11th. Ants is 65th. Yeah, we take the Ants. Obsessive Astronomer? It's a pretty good effect. I don't know if I want to run any red for it. Voldaren Ambusher, meh. Morning Patrol with a U. Morning with a U. 3-mana 2/3 Vigilant. That turns into a 2/1 Flying Vigilant. That's not bad. I think it's probably the best card here. Not amazing, but yeah, it says it's fine. I don't really want the Clarion Cathars, I think. Bereaved Survivor. It's a 3-mana 2/1, which sucks. But then when any of your other creatures die, you transform it into a 3/2. Whoa, that's an effect. When it attacks, a small creature from your graveyard returns to the battlefield and also attacks. Huh. Okay. Oh, Consider's pretty good. I could take a Jack-o'-lantern. Actually, that might be pretty good. Right, it's just like, you know, it filters itself and then you can use it for one-time fixing, which is fairly useful. in a deck that's trying to do all this. Consider is a much better card, but it costs a single blue. I might be stuck with it for a while, unable to play it. I don't think I need draw. I have a lot of Disturb and Flashback cards. And some Graveyard Recursion somewhere already, I think. Or, no, I guess I didn't... Well, okay, unless you count the farmers. I didn't take the Sigardian Splendor or whatever. Which would have been Graveyard Recursion. So it's mostly just Flashback, I guess. Organ Hoarder is draw. I'm just like trying to think, like, is Blood Pact any good? And I think no. How good is the Survivor? It's fine. Jack-o'-lantern is rated as not very good, which is not a surprise, but I might still want it. I mean, could we cut blue here? I have Organ Hoarder, which is good. Angler's okay, and Graftkeeper is supposedly good. And we have a fair amount of Flashback and Disturb stuff, so I think he would work okay. So I guess I should probably keep blue. Just keep committing to this, like, try to run every color except red. Maybe we're like, I don't know, I'm just thinking about like what colors I want. Like, is it reasonable to take, like, I think the only choices here are Bereaved Survivor, Jack-o'-lantern, and Consider. I bet I get another chance at Jack-o'-lanterns if I want one. I certainly don't want like a bunch, but one would probably be okay. Maybe even two. Two's probably too many. Consider, huh? What do I have that costs 2 or less? Like the Baithook Angler, the Slaughter Specialist, the Wolf, and the Graftkeeper. Like, this will probably work fairly often. But it's just like, I don't want a 3-mana 2/1. I think that's, yeah. Let's cut that one out of consideration. Make it between Consider and Jack-o'-lantern. I think I have the problem that much of the stuff I'm like running in black is cheap, which will make it hard to play early. Like, whereas the blue that I'm running, I don't know, I guess it's some of it's whatever, it's about the same. You're not supposed to splash for small cards. I don't know, but I'm doing it. And I'm not splashing, I'm just running everything. I don't know, give me Consider, whatever. Play with Fire is a good card, but I'm not running it. Thermo Alchemist, I don't think I can squeeze that in. Flare of Faith, 2 mana, okay. 2 mana Combat Trick. Candle Guide would be more mana fixing, but like really bad. I don't think I want to cover up. I'm just going to take another Consider. I mean, cover up would be nice, but it's like double blue. Field of Ruin? On the one hand, you can use this to dig up a colored land, but in order to do so, you have to play a colorless land, which like ruins your life already, wait for opponent to play a non-basic land, and then pay 3 mana. 3 because you don't get the value for tapping this, and you also pay 2 to like fish out your basic land. It's just clearly not worth it. What is a Harvest Tide Sentry? 2 mana, Coven. I think this is a pretty decent creature. I mean, I guess I could look at the draft guide, right? Harvest, Tide, Sentry. It's okay. Is the Cavalry any better? No, they're both bad. I think the Sentry is like, you know, there are some games you can play this early and get in a ton of damage. But I think usually it's just like a 2-mana 3/1, which is okay. Because I'm not going to be hitting Coven very often, I don't think. I basically just have 3s and 2s. Not really anything on 1. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to take the Cavalry instead. Just to have some like bigger stuff to play. The Sifters are here. Timberland Guide. 2-mana 1/1 that puts a counter on something. That's nicely flexible, I think. Compared to a 2-mana 2/2. Right? It can act like a 2-mana 2/2 if it wants, but it also can like do a little bit more. Draw then discard, and you discard a Spirit. Or, I don't know, I don't really want to run a blue 2-drop. I guess I'll sideboard the Timberland Guide. I don't think it's that good. Eaten Alive came back. Hobbling Zombie came back. There's another Cavalry. I don't think the Hobbling Zombie is that great. Like, it's a decent card. Ranked 171st, it says. But not particularly good in this deck, and I don't particularly need 3-drops. Eaten Alive, I don't know. It's very, like, it's hard removal for sure, but you do have to sack something to it, which is a bit hard sometimes. I didn't even end up taking the 3-mana thing that fishes creatures back up, so I don't know. I mean, they're both... Eaten Alive, I guess, is like by far the better card. I just like don't know. I don't know. I guess, do I have any removal right now? I have Candle Trap, Olivia's Ambush, and Defenestrate. Okay, I think I need an Eaten Alive. All right, get me to the next pack, please. Oh, I don't think I want this. Well, I might want the Cavalry. Who knows? I already drafted one. I guess I could put the other one in. All right, pack 3. Ooh, Wrenn and Seven. This is like second best card in the set or something? Yes, number 2. An Incredible Bomb. 5 mana. Planeswalker, Loyalty 5. We're obviously taking this. I'm just going to read it. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all lands revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Okay. More kind of fixing. 0. Put any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, so ramp. -3. Create a green token. Power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. Right. And then -8 is, you know, put your whole graveyard in your hand. That's pretty cool, but as I've said before, the minuses never really go off, at least in limited. Rise of the Ants is a nice card, but you can't not take Wrenn and Seven.
Come, Seven. It is time for battle.
I just realized if you put Evolving Wilds onto the battlefield tapped, it's even like slower than usual, because I was thinking, oh, it won't be a problem to put it in tapped if it's Evolving Wilds, because you can't use Evolving Wilds the turn you play it anyway. But this way you can't get mana out of it for 2 turns. Oh well. Borrowed Time is great removal. Right? It's like top tier. Yeah, I'll take it. Dawnheart Wardens, 3 mana green white, 3/3 vigilance, Coven. I don't know, Coven never goes off for me, right? Don't really want that. Blessed Defiance, Lunarch Veteran. What are you? 1 mana, 1/1. It gains you life. Kind of tough to take. Could take another Pass to the Festival. I don't think that's crazy at all. We're gonna need, like, if we're running, you know, 4 or more spells in 4 different colors, we're gonna need some ways to, like, fix our land, even with 2 Evolving Wilds. And hitting these would help. Shadow Beast Sighting, I mean, it's not bad, right? Yeah, it's actually rated quite good. But at this point, we have to start thinking about what's being cut, right? I've drafted 20 cards and 2 lands, so I have space for 3 more spells before I have to start cutting stuff. And honestly, I should put in the Cavalry for now, because I think they are playable. Although I guess, I don't know, they would probably be my first cut. This Loyal Griff has not turned out to be necessary, I think. I have enough 3-drops, and this thing's effect doesn't really fit in with anything we do. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a flyer, I guess. But nothing that amazing. How much Disturb do I have? Like, how good is Graphkeeper? I kind of want more 2-drops, but not badly enough to take Harvest Tide Sentry. Do I need more, like, top-end value? I feel like no, right? Wrenn and Seven, Rise of the Ants, Organ Hoarder, and the Cavalry. Like, I guess that's only 4 cards. Do I have any way, like, suppose I discard Wrenn and Seven with, like, the Farmer or something. Do I have any way to get it back? That's gotten a lot better all of a sudden. I don't think I have that, right? There was a card or 2 that could maybe have done it, and we didn't take them. Yeah. So that's something to keep an eye out for, I guess. Crawl from the Cellar doesn't work because it's not a creature. Also, we don't have Crawl from the Cellar, just thinking aloud. Let's search Scryfall for, in Midnight Hunt, is there a card? What are the cards with from your graveyard? There's like 20 of them or something. Bereaved Survivor was one, but it's not relevant. Covetous Castaway, that would be a blue 2-drop that lets you shuffle cards from your graveyard back into your deck. Oh, Devious Cover-Up, the 4-mana blue counterspell. It lets you shuffle stuff from your graveyard back into your deck. I didn't even think about that. I know it's your library, but... Diagraph Rebirth, I guess, is the main one. The black-green card we didn't take before. But it's only creatures. Green has a 3-mana card, Dryad's Revival, with Flashback 5 that just says take any card you want from your graveyard and put it in your hand. So that's a card that we would be on the lookout for, perhaps. What the heck is Ominous Roost? It's a blue 3-mana spell. Okay, it's not actually related. Yeah, so there's very few ways to fish up Wrenn and Seven. It's basically just Dryad's Revival or Diagraph Rebirth. That's not true. And there's ways to shuffle. Covetous Castaway and Devious Cover-Up. So let's be on the lookout for those. But, God, I hate taking a second path to the festival. I'm going to do it, though. There's nothing else here that's that great anyway. Shadow Beast Sighting, I guess, is the one, right? But, I'm going to take the better card. I think 2 Evolving Wilds and a Path to the Festival should be enough if we need it to be. And we can always get more paths to the festival because nobody else wants them. Locked in the Cemetery is pretty good, I think. We should have plenty of stuff in our graveyard. This is just like it's 2 mana removal. It's in blue, which is a bit tough, but we're running everything. So, oh, actually, the Awakener is better, right? Well, I don't know. Not really. I don't have anything that works with it. Yeah, it's rated as a pretty good card, but what am I going to sack to it, right? Nothing wants to die. Just doesn't really fit with the deck, whereas tapping stuff seems pretty cool. There's the Castaway. And a Dreadhound? Okay. I know Dreadhound is only rated as quite good. Oops. In this draft guide. I think it's better than that. I think it's like, you might say very good. I hate to miss the Castaway, but like if I milled Wrenn and Seven, you know, I would still rather draw a Dreadhound than a Castaway because the Castaway doesn't give you the card for quite a while, whereas Dreadhound like just gives you a good card right away. So there's some more top end. Turn the Earth. It's a green card. Oh. This is worded in a way that I didn't pick it up with my search. Choose up to 3 target cards in graveyards. The owners of these cards shuffle them into their libraries. So you can aim at your opponent if they have like a disturb card or a flashback card that they want to cast again, is the idea. Devious Cover-Up is okay. We were kind of looking at that because it's a way to shuffle our graveyard again. And it's a 4-mana card. I think I'm supposed to just take another Evolving Wilds. I don't know. Maybe I should be looking at getting rid of like Candle Trap or something. I have no idea how to run this deck. This is a mess. I wonder if the Graphkeeper just like, I don't know, he becomes a 3/1 flyer. That's pretty cool. But it's just like, what is there here that I would cut to run Devious Cover-Up or something? Maybe a Consider? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Okay, fine. Corpse Cobble. No thanks. No Way Out is okay, but I don't think it's really worth running. Turn the Earth would be a fun way if I've like milled myself to get cards back. But I think it's just not very good, right? Yeah, it's very slow. Oops. So I think we're just taking like No Way Out and then not running it. But I'll put it in for now. Another Cover-Up, another No Way Out. Another Cavalry. I think Devious Cover-Up is hard enough to run. Like, I mean, I don't know. Novice Occultist is a playable 2-drop. Because of the, I don't know. I guess it's not that good. It draws a card, that's cool, but it like doesn't really contest most 2-drops the opponents play, so it doesn't help you that much. It just costs you tempo. I'm going to take another cover up. Don't want a witch or a veteran. Don't need to consider. I already cut one of those. What is tapping at the window? 2 mana, try to draw a creature. Nah. Don't like startle. Already cut a consider. Plummet. Or there's a jack-o'-lantern. We talked about this as a way to do a little bit of color fixing at some point. I'm already like, I have to cut something here. I wonder if like the whole kind of flyer / disturb package can just go. Like the Baithook Angler and the Graphkeeper are decent, but they didn't really work out, even though they're my only 2-drops pretty much. Yeah, I don't think I want those. And then I could run one of these cards. I think the jack-o'-lantern would maybe be the pick. Larder Zombie is the best card here. I don't think I want to run a 1-mana blue spell, though. I already have Consider. And I don't have that many synergies for the zombie. Okay, so we've built a 40-card deck. I don't know what the heck is gonna happen if I try to run this. We're gonna find out, because I am gonna run it. I don't think there's anything I really want to like change about the deck, but we will at least have a look. You know, we could put in another Consider. We could bring back the Flyers. I guess in some sense the disturbed creatures want to be sacrificed to eaten alive, so I could try running one of them. Or both, rather. No Way Out kind of like also does that, though, because it makes a zombie. I'm just going to try to run this. We'll see how it goes. What? I have no idea about these colors. I think I could run... hey, I must have hit OK while it was concealed under the, like, looking at your deck stats. I clicked here, and apparently that counts as OK. I can't change this to sealed, huh? Haha. Oh my god, I have 8 creatures in my deck? That doesn't seem great. Well, I have, like, spells that make creatures, I guess. I have 1. Okay. So, but I wanted to look at my colors, right? I only have 3 planes. 3 white spells. Problem is, one of them is very early game. Candle Trap, right? So, maybe 3 planes is the right number. But I'm thinking probably not. Probably like 2 is okay. And we can run one more, like... I want to say Forest, but actually I think... yeah, I guess Forest is right. We already have 4 swamps. Oh my gosh. So I have like... Oh, I'm going to have so much trouble casting my spells with no dual lands here. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. I have Path to the Festival, though, and 2 Evolving Wilds. And Wrenn and Seven. That's the plan. And a jack-o'-lantern. I guess, what do you call these colors? GWUB? That's the only pronounceable way to string them together. But I think WUBG would be the normal way to say it, probably, if I had to guess. You know, I want a forest, but otherwise I can't really complain. I have a playable 2-drop. That's about all I could ask for in this deck. And also some removal, by the way. Okay. This, I mean, Slaughter Specialist is good here because it means they don't want their thing to die anymore. Run out some white. If they kill my 3/3, it's disastrous, of course. Okay, Unruly Mob should be interesting. We both benefit when one of their creatures dies. Them a bit more than me, I suppose. They get a counter and a... Oh, no! That's the worst. They had a kill spell that also sacked a creature. There's my forest. Okay, I can defenestrate the mob at some point. It's not a big deal. Whew. Oh my gosh. I drew 2 cards. Sort of. I didn't get a land, but this was acceptable. Much as I would have liked a forest, this is fine. It gave me a 4-mana play, right? And I found a forest anyway. I could run out blue just to shock him. I think I should, right? Like, I might draw a card that cares. No, I can't need 2 blues, nor can I. It doesn't matter really, I'm sure. This is a 2/3. Yes, we just play this. Or it's a 2/1, whatever. They're probably going to try and lose some creatures to buff up the Unruly Mob. That's okay. We're planning to defenestrate it at a later date. Ooh, okay. Coven gives it lifelink. Well, that's a bit tricksy, isn't it? Because now if I kill this, they get a counter on each creature. 1 because my thing dies, and 1 because theirs dies. How big are the ants? They're 3/3. Shadow Beast is too far away for me to really think much about. What am I even defenestrating? Do I just take the 3 damage for a bit? I don't have a solution to the problem. I think I have to throw away my 2/1 here. I hate that I can't defenestrate both of these. One swamp and 4 plains. Okay, No Way Out is pretty okay right now, I think. Before they can empty their hand. Rite of Oblivion. Exile something in exchange for them sacrificing something. That's pretty scary. And the Strangler, which they won't get to play. Huh. Why didn't this get a counter? Oh, my creature would have died but was exiled instead? Is that what happened? When it would be put into a graveyard. I guess that means that includes when it would die? I didn't realize that. Like, obviously, I know it gets exiled, but I thought it was like it dies, but instead of going into graveyard, it goes into exile. I guess the definition of die is like put into the graveyard from the battlefield, right? You should attack with the 3/3, I think. No. Interesting. My graveyard contains 4 things. Yes, including Shadow Beast sighting. So Locked in the Cemetery helps to solve these problems. Sadly, I'm about to play this. Or no, I can't. No, I'm playing Rise of the Ants. Right. No attacks. Rite of Oblivion for their 1/1 is cool. The Rite of Oblivion is cool for them because they have the 1/1. Killing a 3/3 token, huh? And it exiles, so you still don't get the Slaughter Specialist to go off. That's funny. My graveyard contains 4 cards. So I could defenestrate something. You, I suppose, and then start attacking with my 3/3. And then next turn, I can lock something in the cemetery. Or I could do both now, couldn't I? Yeah, and then just attack with everything. Who do I want locked in the cemetery? And who do I want defenestrated? Does it matter? Let's destroy you. Because they might have some like white thing that keeps it alive somehow. I don't know. Anyway, now there's 5 cards in my graveyard. So we take that out and we swing for 6. I don't think there's any reason to attack with this yet. I don't know. Maybe I never have any purpose in holding on to these. I'm not sure. Oh, found one. There's a reason. I could eat this alive. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, and I don't even have to sack my zombie for that, right? Because I have mana. Let's just attack with everything. I don't think there's anything in my deck that cares about that 2/2. This guy's getting buffed, though. Okay, I don't think I need much more than 8 mana. Got him. I mean, just, like, drew very well in terms of my lands. I was playing a land every turn from 1 into 8. And I was using the mana every time, more or less. Like, it wasn't a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 curve out, where I spent all, what is that? 21, 28, 35 mana? But I spent a lot of it. And somehow got lucky in terms of, like, I had my small number of removal spells. I just had them all. And was able to deal with their, like, 2 big threats that they had. Big, in quotes. Oh, what I was trying to check, I couldn't remember. I was like, I knew I wanted to open my deck, but I wasn't sure why. I wanted to see if, like, what else cares about my decayed zombies, if I should do something other than attack with them. And I think it's basically just eaten alive, but I wanted to check, and then I forgot that that's what I wanted. Okay, we can fish up. Black? I know I have a blue card here. It's probably better to fish up blue. I genuinely don't know what color I need. I don't remember what my curve is in terms of like 2-cost black and blue cards. I think I should take blue. I have more time to draw up to this. I don't know. I only have 3 blue in the deck, okay. 2 devious cover-ups. Okay. It's not... I can't cast that at instant speed, but I obviously don't want to get rid of this. Like, it's just not that important, right? I guess the point is, like, it's good for flashback stuff. Do I really... I think it's crazy to candle trap this, especially when, like, I don't have a 3 mana play coming up. I can just candle trap their 3-drop, which will probably be bigger than their 1-drop. Nope. Hey, found some black. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should have played green there because I might want double green. But I don't think I have like a 2 GG, right? I have like a 4 GG and maybe a 3 GG. That's a good card. I think I don't know which one to kill and which one to candle trap. I guess I've been steadfastly not candle trapping this, so maybe I should candle trap that one to be consistent. I guess I should kill this one because it has... Well... If I candle trap it, I can avoid this ever giving them life, I guess. If I later could exile it. But no, it's just going to be a giant defender if I do that, right? Eventually. Okay, let's candle trap the 3/2. And Midnight Hunt the 1/1. Ah, they gained 0 life because it was a -1/-1, not a 1/1. Right. I have a play next turn. I'd like to draw black mana soon, but I'm finally doing something. What is this? They made a 4/4. Gonna kill it? Wish you wouldn't. What is opponent up to? They're looking at all their creatures. Very spooky. Okay, that's a little scary. Oh, I love this. I think I want black, right? Getting a giant creature is way better than getting a counter spell. Problem is, I just have to block this. when they attack. Well, I can wait a turn, actually, and then, Dreadhound will be... No, I can just block. Yeah. I just need to not take damage, and that's what blocking would do. If they have some combat trick, I'm okay with that, I think. Let's fish up some black now before I forget. Oh my god. Well, yeah. So I think I have to let that hit me once so that I can get the Dreadhound down. I could kill it and then play the Dreadhound next turn, but I don't think that's right. I think I want to do the slow thing and then later the fast thing. Now I wish I had blue. On the other hand, no, I couldn't have played this then, right? These cover-ups are killing me, man. I guess I did not, like, fully appreciate how difficult it would be to cast 2 UU with only 3 islands in the deck. I knew it would be hard, but I kind of forgot when I was choosing what lands to put in that I had a double blue spell among everything. Okay, okay, this works. This is something. What are we turning off? One of the 4/4s? I mean, we're on the brink of death at all times. That prevented lethal for 1 turn. Now I'm dead. Well, no, I'm at 1. God, imagine if these were good spells. Or if they were spells at all instead of, like, lead bricks. Okay, I was dead there. You could have just attacked with all and I would die. And then I top-decked an insane card. So what can I do with this?
Symbiosis.
Make a giant creature.
And harmony is strength.
Pretty sure that's what I should do. Although, I mean, there's something to be said for... Well, I don't know. I'm dead if... If they realize I'm dead, I'll really want the creature, right?
Prepare for war.
So now I'm not dead on board anymore. And if they attack too much, I don't know. I have a lot of threat, but not enough to kill them, I guess. Anyway, I would really love to dig up some islands with this. I don't think they'll let me. Joke's on you. I don't know. Maybe they're just looking at this to see if I can... to make sure I don't stop whatever lethal they have planned. If they do full attack, this is the one I'm not blocking because it makes another creature when it dies. And I want to keep their board as not wide as possible. Ooh, that's something. Although not as much of something. Alright, so we play this first. I got an island. Okay. Ooh. That's damage. Okay, I can't cast this now, but that's fine. I want to hold up the cover-up. And we might be getting close to the point where we could attack. We're not there yet, but... They know I have a counterspell, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm a little scared of this, like, milling a zillion things for me. No. No, no, no. Alright, what do I need back? Midnight Ambush would be something? Oh, Borrowed Time. I like that a lot. Borrowed Time. Maybe Defenestrate? Yeah, pretty much just all the kill spells, right? Midnight Ambush. Do I take back another cover-up? I think that's probably the best remaining card, yeah. Yes, take that action. Not exactly the card I was looking for. I could make another giant creature if I were willing for this to just instantly die, but I don't want that. I think I want to keep drawing, even though it risks milling me a little bit. Right? How many lands do I have in play? 6, 10. In my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. 14. So there's 3 in the deck out of 14. So this often will hit 1. Most of the time it won't. I almost like don't want to do anything with Wrenn and Seven. Like I could just sack it to make another giant creature before they can kill it, I guess. That's probably the way to go, right? I don't need to do any more digging for lands. Yeah. Let's just say goodbye to Wrenn and Seven.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
And then attack with one of them. This should present them with some difficulty. Oh, did I just die? I guess not. I forgot that that existed. They have 4 attackers, I have 3 blockers. I can make another. Even though this mills me, it's like a little annoying. Oh, I forgot. I also could make blockers with that. Anyway, let's return a forest to hand, please. Should have played that first, maybe. Make a flyer? No, make 2 ants and gain life. I remember I was dead like 5 turns ago, and they just didn't kill me. And then I top decked. It wasn't even 5. It was like 3 or 4. And then I top decked Wrenn, and that was the only reason I'm in this at all. If opponent is reflecting on their play, they may well be kicking themselves here. What did I end up milling, by the way? The Organ Hoarder, Candle Trap, Morning Patrol. Okay. Ooh, what is that? What do you get back? A blood pact, more draw. But you don't have the mana to play it. Oh, that must be so sad. Okay, I think we can attack with both 10-10s now. 11-11s, I should say. If they try anything sneaky, we can, like, defenestrate them. They're not going to, though. Okay. I guess just play both of these? That one Devious Cover-Up that I finally managed to play was actually amazing. Maybe I won't get them from the deck. I don't know how often we're going to run into this scenario, and I should have been dead already because of it being a bad card early. So maybe I shouldn't give it so much credit for saving me here, but it did turn out that they were pretty cool eventually. This doesn't even do anything. They have reach creatures, but not for long. Oh, I could have attacked with everything, probably. Yeah, they... Here I am, like, making fun of them for not realizing that I'm dead, but they're dead here as well. I could have just attacked with everything. I have way too many creatures for them to deal with. It's night. My deck is a little bit thinner, but that's obviously not going to matter. What are you going to do with that? Attack? I'm going to check it out the window in a minute. Where's my path to the festival, by the way? It's not that I want it now. I'm a little surprised I never drew it. Is it still in the deck, or did it get discarded? Still in the deck, okay. Opponent jumped out of the window there to avoid the sadness. I do think, though, I should maybe put one more island in the deck. It's hard. Like, what am I cutting, right? Maybe the Jack-o'-lantern? I never drew that game either. But maybe this could be a deck that 18 lands makes sense in. I don't have a lot of early game. And there's a lot of stuff I like to play. I really have no idea when you're supposed to run 18 lands. It's when you have like really heavy stuff. And I don't think this is super heavy. The average mana cost is 3 and a bit. Like, problem is, what would I guess I could cut a forest to put an island back in. I think I took a plains out of the deck and put in a forest. I think it would have been better to take a plains out and put in an island. Because the double blue is tough. I don't have any double white. So that's why we're running 2 of those. And I have double green, but it's like very expensive double green. So I should be able to get there by that point. I can't believe, by the way, they played Dreadhound into a face-up Devious cover-up. Like, surely you should be trying to tempt me to counter, like, somewhat meaningful spells. And then be like, haha, it's a giant spell that's going to kill you. Hopefully I would have been able to judge properly not to counter their medium spells, but I might have been eager to just, like, shuffle stuff back into my deck and made that mistake. I don't know. Cannibal Skunk. Wow, okay. Or possibly Cannibal's Kunk. This has only black spells and every land except black. Well, I'll see what I can do. I don't know. Okay, that's a great draw. A swamp would be the next best draw. It would be the best draw to get next, even. No dice. Well, we might want double blue. We're not going to want double white, right? Another farmer, okay. Evolving Wilds? To fish for a black land? That signals pretty strongly to my opponent, by the way, that I have another color. Or maybe I would really want to cast a double green or double blue. You would expect me to take, like... Yeah, okay, and here... Huh. I kind of want to... I can't Candle Trap either of them, because if I Candle Trap this, they just sack it. If I Candle Trap this, it like is a creature that doesn't do anything, right? So I think I'm going to follow through with playing Evolving Wilds for... Well, hang on. Let's play this first. Ah, I can't do this while leaving white open. Okay, this is fine, I guess. Play this if I happen to hit... Oh, I can always hit white. Yeah, if I miss something, I can put white into hand and play it if I want. So this is guaranteed to hit something. Flipping the switch. Never mind that. Okay. Okay, now Candle Trapping that is looking good, obviously. Well, no. Defenestrating this and Candle Trapping that. Given that, do I just throw this guy away for 4 life? I think I do. Oh, no, they get a thing back, so it was only 2 life. Okay. I guess I'd like to play the Slaughter Specialist first, so that I can defenestrate and gain a counter. I don't have any black. Right. So now they can only attack with the 4/4, which is lovely for me. I'm going to still have to deal with it, but I can deal with it. What are you? A 3/4 flyer that makes me discard a card. I guess it has to be an island, huh? hate you. Oh my god, Wrenn and Seven. Alright. Can I play that now, or am I going to die if I do that? I can make a 5/5, and then they're just attacking me for 3 in the air? I guess that's okay.
I will protect the entire
They can kill Wrenn, but in the meantime, I got a 5/5 out of it. Well, and the creature is likely to become larger. And it also buys me some life if they don't kill me. If they choose to attack here with the flyer, then I've gained life. I think they should kill Wrenn and Seven, but I guess I don't know what's in their hand. If they have like removal for a 5/5, they might just go face. Okay. That's a bit surprising. I mean, they have the sack ability with this, obviously, so one of the things I'm killing, they can, like, say, haha, I sacrifice it. But, like, I guess there's obviously some combat trick here, right? Why else would you attack with all of this when I'm tapped out? The obvious thing will be to attack just with this, so... Oh, this has reach! Oh my god. That's why they attacked with everything. Because they needed to make sure that a big enough creature got in. Okay. Hoping for no combat trick. If they have one, I'm pretty ruined. But I think they just have the Awakener. Okay, they had to throw everything at that round. That's really good. We knew that. I forgot this had reach. If they had just attacked with the flyer, I probably would have let it in. I don't know. This creature would have lit up, so maybe I would have realized. And I don't think I need to defenestrate anything at the moment. I can just play a 5/5. I could even sit on a counterspell? No, I don't have enough blue. I had to discard that island. Could attack with my 6/6. I think that's good. My 5/5s are still good enough to block, and they can't double block because this is decayed. Okay. A little bit annoying. Ooh, ouch, a lot of bit annoying. I don't have any way to get this back in my deck, I think. So it's stuck here forever. I don't have a way to kill this or bounce this or whatever. They might swing with everything to get in 6. Even if it means losing a 4/4. I have some removal, so I would not object too much to that plan. Kill one 4/4 now in combat, kill the other defending. Yeah. Or with an instant. Okay. Here's hoping they don't have direct damage. They do get more of these guys. I wish someone would make it night for me, by the way. So I play this. And I wait till their turn to defenestrate so that we don't double trigger this guy. Attacking with this turned out to be disastrously bad, by the way. They couldn't have tapped this down. And therefore couldn't have gotten in that damage. But I don't know. I still don't mind them getting that damage, I think. Actually, I might not even have to defenestrate with these two guys on board. Oh, Coven. Yeah, I can trample. Wow. No thanks. So this creature actually is still useful, in a way. It's triggering Covens in a, you know. not always, but sometimes it could. Okay, well, I'm glad I have Defenestrate for that big boy. Don't need this land for much of anything. Well, I guess eventually I'll draw something that wants it. They can get in for 2 already. Yeah, I'm in trouble for sure. Any creature is like threatened. Well, okay, I can Midnight Ambush one of these if they attack, I guess. So they can't actually get in for anything, but I have to spend a removal spell on a decayed zombie. Oh no. Wait, oh, they don't have any of those, but it is a big old flyer. If only I had blue, huh? Well, this does not really work. In fact, if I play it, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead anyway, right? Because I need to ambush this to stop it doing 4 in the air, but if I do, they can attack with everything else to get in. They can get in 2 on the ground, not 4. If I play this, though, I don't have any black, and so they actually get in for enough. Okay. Well, I have to pass to live for a turn. I think I will not live any longer than that. Probably not even that long. Okay. Oh no, they still get in for enough. Two on the air and 2 in the ground. On the ground, right? Okay, good game. The early pressure was just a little too much. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't just that, right? They also had the board in the end. I didn't ever really draw any of my big value cards, except Wrenn and Seven, which is my biggest, and then they killed it. So fair enough. Well done. Yeah, I mean, I think opponent just did pretty well. I had some color trouble. Kind of deserve it. You know, if I'd been able to cast Devious Cover-Up, that might have been good enough. Probably not, though. I needed something more than that. Some earlier game plays. There's my Jack-o'-lantern, I guess, and Borrowed Time, and a 2-drop that I can play with Jack-o'-lantern if I want. Which I guess I will, right? Oh, I can't play it on 2, can I? It costs 2 mana to cycle this, and then... Yeah, okay, so I have to wait a bit. But I play this, then I have to pay 1 to sack it as well, which means I won't be able to use it for mana next turn. Still, I mean, turn 1 is definitely the best time to draw this guy. Because I don't have anything else to do on 1 mana. Did I end up cutting both Considers? I don't remember. No, I've played 1. I used it to discard a forest in one of the games. Okay. Well, since I don't have a use for a second mana anyway, this is kind of perfect. I'll draw first. I submit 0 cards? Yes, that's correct. Oh, it's a swamp. Well, then I guess this will fetch blue? So that I have this available? You know, green is my main color, but I don't have any green stuff in hand right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Actually, maybe I should have taken green, because I can use the jack-o'-lantern to cast this, and I'm not going to need double blue, like, ever again. Yeah, that probably would have been... Well, I don't know. I can use this to cast a green spell, right? So... What? Red-black. Okay. What is the removal in this format, anyway? I don't remember. There's Silver Bolt, obviously, but I'm sure they could have something in red that would just kill my thing. You are a 2-1... 2-3, I'm sorry, Daybound creature. Okay. It's a little tricky, because... I think what I'm supposed to do is just hold up Counterspell, but this thing is a big nuisance if I try that. Oh, you know what? I just hold up at Midnight Ambush. Yeah. So I have to pass to nighttime, which is sad. But it means I get to use my card at night as well. Oh, I'm being ambushed. I don't want that to happen. Shuffle the jack-o'-lantern back in? Yeah, sure. It's not a bad pickup. Oh, maybe I should have left it in the graveyard for Trapped in the Cemetery purposes? That's an interesting thought. We main phase this for damage, of course. This is a non-flash enchantment. Okay, this is all slow. So I can't cast it on their turn. I could cast it on mine if I wanted to turn it back today, which I kind of do. But there's obviously nothing here worth casting any of these spells on. So unless they flash something in before my end step, which would be very unlikely. Okay, Borrowed Time on that is pretty good, I think. Ugh. Really... a lot of... Oh, wait! I wasn't supposed to shuffle the jack-o'-lantern back in. I needed it in my graveyard for the fixing ability. I forgot that I would lose that. Okay. Very funny. I mean, Candle Trap might be better, maybe. I don't really know. No, because then it could just block me. I can't deal with it right now. Yeah, let's just Borrowed Time that. Candle Trap is for smaller creatures. In particular, creatures where blocking with them would not be useful. Okay, well, too bad. Wish I could have made it day. I could have if I'd Candle Trapped this piece of garbage. What is that? Ah, what happened? You played Hungry for More. I see. Which makes a 3/1 trample lifelink haste creature that dies at end of turn. Got it. Where are all my green cards? I mean, I haven't drawn any forests either, so it's kind of nice. But my deck doesn't really win without the green cards, I think. Am I really locking a 1/1 in the cemetery? I might have to. Yeah, I think my life... I don't know. If I can't draw something in 5 turns, I'll be dead no matter what. I want to save this for a real creature. The problem is, unless I have something in my graveyard, I won't even be able to tap that creature. So, like, I guess I have to draw, like, Rise of the Ants or something. I can't play that. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, they would have exiled my Jack-o'-lantern anyway by the time it mattered. Very funny. This does... Oh, no, it doesn't, because they just exiled stuff. Well... So, we're dead. Good game. Just didn't draw anything. I don't know. I mean, I had, like... way too many lands, I guess was the main problem. I had a good creature, right? This one. But that was the only creature I had all game. And they had a removal spell and a bunch more creatures. Like, I drew 10 lands and they drew 7. And look at that, they're ahead by a creature. And 2 cards. So, I don't know. I think it's insane to cut lands from this deck. Just like would have preferred a better draw there. And opponent like had a pretty solid, you know, curve out, right? They were playing things that were doing stuff, playing stuff that were doing things every turn. And I didn't have enough to do that, and then I died. Is this good? I think it's bad, but I don't really know what to do about it. Like, I guess I mulligan because I have only, like, the worst colors and no way to fetch any more and only giant cards? Yeah. Okay, this looks a lot better. I think Shadow Beast Sighting has to go. It would be nice to be able to play it, but, well, I don't know. Maybe I can do without Path to the Festival. Or Jack-o'-lantern? No, I need my... No, I have green. I think I should be okay without a Jack-o'-lantern this game. This way I can take green and then, like, use these. Yeah. That's the way to go. And then I have some decent 3s and 4s, assuming I can survive the early game. Okay, and also of Great 5. Guaranteed to hit a land if I go this way. Does it matter? Would it be better to play this? I guess so, because I would scry. And but I don't know what kind of land. Okay. I want a creature. That's what I want. Okay, so we take white. I don't have anything white right now. I could take an Evolving Wilds and go green. I think that's better. Because next turn I can play this to pick up another green. I guess this would have put it onto my... Yeah, I could have played a 4-drop next turn if I'd used this one instead. But I have a creature now. Alright, Evolving Wilds. There you go. Mulligan on that. Don't want white or black. So we're going to take a green. Do I want a Candle Trap? It seems pretty good. Yeah, sure. And then I guess I'll take the white after all. Or maybe it should be blue? No, because I have a Candle Trap. Well, but I also have a big old counterspell. That's probably more valuable, right? How am I ordering all this stuff? I think I need to play the Shadow Beast before I can get Wrenn and Seven down. No, Wrenn and Seven makes his own blockers. I want the Candle Trap to get rid of the... No, the blocker has reach as well. So I'm playing these... I don't know, just give me white, I guess. There's only one left, so... It's going to be tough to get if I don't take it now. Wait, what happened? Oh, I shuffled after scrying. There's no Candle Trap on top anymore. Alright, well, fair enough. I make that mistake all the time. Of course they sack and flip. Yes, I knew this was coming. Does Wrenn and Seven make enough blockers? It just now occurs to me. Ooh, Borrowed Time, huh? Because if I play Wrenn and Seven, he has 2 loyalty and 1 blocker. These could both attack. I guess I can chump the 2/3 here to keep Wrenn alive. And then if they have any extra damage or a kill spell or something, Wrenn dies. But I still get a great creature. And if they can't kill it, it's fantastic.
Harm the trees. And the trees can fight their own battles.
Okay, fine. Wrenn and Seven trades for defenestration. Not exactly the best outcome I could have asked for.
We did not choose this fight.
Organ Hoarder? I want to borrow time this, but I guess I can borrow time that and play a 2-drop and then double block here to stop the damage. And I have the cover up eventually to shuffle this back in. Kill the Death Toucher, I assume. Sure. Opponent's doing pretty well here. Yeah. Okay, we love big creatures. I'm definitely on the back foot this game. All right. They don't seem to have any tricks. I'm going to not block here, and I'll put together a blocker for the Death Toucher later. Maybe Organ Hoarder, maybe Shadow Beast. I'm not sure. Oh my god, more fucking flyers? Can't deal with this, man. Okay, I can. Let's Organ Hoarder trying to find a land. For Midnight Ambush on the 1/1. I can cast it on their turn, though. Maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. I don't know. Why did I wait? It's a mystery. It just gives them a chance to have like a counter spell or something. I thought like the point would be that they wouldn't, if they knew I was going to kill this thing, they might want to attack differently than if they didn't know, right? That was sort of what I hoped. I don't know if it's like really going to pay out that way in practice. They might just have a counterspell or something, and then I'll look like an idiot. Okay, or that, I guess. A way to make use of the creature, which I could have prevented by killing it on my turn. Oh, my hand! Oh, no! Okay, I can Candle Trap the Menace creature. And still go to the festival, I guess. So let's fish up blue, please. I have double green, I have double black, and I don't need double white. Actually, wait a minute. An 8th land is pretty good. Yeah, go ahead and keep that. I would love to be able to play Rise of the Ants next turn instead of Shadow Beast sighting. They can Corpse Cobble this again, I guess? At some point? I don't know if that's ever going to be good. They can also get in for 4 here, but they know I have Rise of the Ants, so I don't think they're going to be pushing that hard for damage. I think they want to make use of these zombies somehow. More indirectly than just attacking with them. Okay, that's one way. Yeah, that was a card I was thinking of. I need a way to kill that, or I'll eventually lose the game. But for now, Rise of the Ants is buying me some time. I don't think I want to attack with a 5/5. It's a little tempting to get in some damage, but I don't have good blocks, I think. Right? I need to wait till I have a little bit more. Like they would attack with the 4/4, and I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Because I do need to kill them eventually. The sea zombie is threatening. How much removal do I have left? I've spent a midnight ambush and a candle trap. And a borrowed time. So I basically just have, I don't know, I think no attacks. There's another one though, right? There's at least a defenestrate left. But, you know, no promises that I can draw it anytime soon. Still 15 cards to go. And I end up having to defenestrate a 2/2. Feels pretty bad. But if I can get enough of a board, and they brick for a while, maybe. You know, then I could break the siege and maybe start getting in an attack once in a while. What are you even... Okay. Doesn't matter who you tap, right? They also have Corpse Cobble, I guess. That makes the defenestrate pointed at the siege zombie look kind of stupid. They would just sack it and make a gigantic menace creature. Oh, they're going to do that already. Okay. That's a problem. Okay, so we double block, double chump. And then we draw defenestrate. Or else we're pretty much dead. It's a big zombie. I approve. It's not good for me in this game, but I definitely like the... I don't know. Going for the gusto on that. Hey! My Shadow Beast is gone. All I have is a swamp. What am I supposed to do with this stinky swamp? Good game. So, in this game, I could believe that I threw away a win by playing Wrenn and Seven at the wrong time. But I don't think I did. Like, yes, if they have any removal, as I acknowledged before I played the Wrenn. Like, if they have any removal, then Wrenn dies. But I was in some trouble in terms of life. And I don't think I could afford to play scared. I think I needed to play boldly to, like, get a big creature to stabilize the board and then start drawing. If I just keep doing nothing, like, I don't think I'm winning that game. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well, back to where I belong. 2 wins, then 7 wins, then 2 wins. That sounds about right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.